how much money do you make right after hitting 1,000 subs? Is the question I'm sure you're wondering, but I implore you to hang on. I agree that it's probably the most important question, but understanding how we got there is probably more important. If you're a creator especially, because you and I could have the exact same watch time and exact same amount of views, but make vastly different amounts of money. You may know me or you may not. If you don't, I describe myself as a video essayist. I normally talk about topics that sort of flood into my head, whether it's video games, anime, movies, TV shows, stuff you normally see a YouTuber talk about and you're like, oh, this guy's a loser. Yeah, that stuff. If you do know who I am, I just want to say thank you so much for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. When I first made my YouTube channel, it was basically just because I wanted my friends to know about this silly little anime called Detective Conan, and somehow I made it here. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Well, if you're like me and somehow you've found yourself in the position where you've hit 1,000 subscribers thanks to the kindness of random strangers on the internet, what do you do next? What happens now? So normally what would happen is before you hit 1,000 subscribers, you would normally get a notification asking you to apply for the YouTube Partner Program. The rules used to be that you needed 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to be able to be eligible for the Partner Program. Recently, that's changed to it being 500 subscribers and some lower number, I'll put it on screen, of amount of watch time, as well as there's also the option of a certain amount of shorts views as well. This is mostly because YouTube wants to push into live streaming, and that just makes it more accessible to those groups of people. So if you're a live streamer, nice. If you've hit 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, then you'll be able to access the lower end of the partner program. The lowered requirements basically help you with live streaming and shorts and being able to monetize that. If you want to be able to run ads on long form YouTube content, you know, the stuff you see on the normal watch page, then you still need the regular 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So in the lower tier, you'll be able to get things like super chats and super thanks and all of the live stream short stuff. So if that's what you do, nice. But if you're someone like me, you still have to hit the normal 1,000 subscriber and 4,000 watch hour mark. Keep in mind that these are always subject to change. As of the date of this video, that's what the rules are, but always check to make sure what the exact rules are. So you've done that and you've been accepted into the YouTube Partner Program. What's next? By the way, if you're wondering about how long the process to be accepted into the YouTube Partner Program took for me, it took about a day. But if you're waiting, don't be discouraged. They do give themselves about like a month of leniency. So like maybe they're just backed up or something. Don't be discouraged and think it took a day for him, it should take a day for me. You know, chill out. Keep in mind this is the YouTube Partner Program. You're probably going to be fine unless you post some, like, I don't know, egregious stuff. And let's keep it real. There are some people who post terrible things on here and are still monetized.
I think there's
So you're a YouTube partner now. What you're going to want to do is, you know, enable ads, right? To make AdSense. And keep in mind, even if you don't want to run ads, say you don't want to make any money from YouTube videos, this is purely just a non-monetary hobby for you. Even in that circumstance, I would still recommend going into the YouTube Partner Program because it still gives you the option to enable or disable ads on your YouTube content. If you don't do this, YouTube can and does run videos on your ads without your input. So at least being in the partner program, you can still disable the ads if you don't want them on your videos at all. The only difference between a channel at 999 subscribers and a channel at 1,000 is that the channel at 999 subscribers has 100% of their ad revenue taken, while the one at 1,000 has, I think, about 45% taken. By the way, that's the rate for every YouTuber. It's a 55-45 split in your favor, unless you're something called a super partner, but don't worry about that right now. That's only for like the Logan Pauls of YouTube and stuff like that.
I think there's
So unless you're like an advertiser's dream and have crazy high CPMs, just keep it in the back of your head for now. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Besides ads, you want to set up everything that's appropriate for your channel. So if you're doing live streams like memberships or super chats or setting up all the YouTube short stuff, just go into the earn section and see what applies to you. Like personally, I don't have a Shopify account and I don't have anything to sell. So that part just doesn't apply to me. It's unticked on my channel, but maybe you do like makeup videos or haul videos. So it applies to you. But regardless, all of these will eventually connect back to a Google AdSense account. This is a very, very important note. If there's one thing to take away from this video, this. You as an individual person, you can only ever have one AdSense account. If that account is banned or for some reason something is messed up, you can only ever have that one. And you might be thinking, oh, well, I can always just create a new one, like a new Gmail or something. No, this is linked to you as a person. If it's done or banned, you are not making money ever again through Google AdSense. Just keep that in mind. And you might be wondering, like, hey, why is that? It's because when you create a Google AdSense account, it is connected to your taxes. It has all of your identifying information. So they'll know if you just create a new one because, they have access to everything. They have your taxes. They have your social security number. And I don't know about you, but I feel like it's a bit hard to fake those. Going through AdSense for the first time was kind of nerve-wracking because if you do it incorrectly, there's always the possibility of just going to federal prison. So, that's cool. Just another Tuesday, am I right? They also even ask you for your driver's license. They really need to make sure that you are who you say you are. And if you don't have a driver's license or a passport or some kind of equivalent, you're kind of just out of luck. Without that, you can't even begin to start making money. Your videos can have ads and make money, but it's not going to go anywhere. In total, that whole process of verifying my taxes and my social security number and all the other stuff took about a few days. And finally, after that, I was able to make money and have it deposited into my AdSense account. But how do you, take it out? Can I go buy a coffee and pay with Google AdSense? Is that what Google Pay is? By the way, side note, I once bought a Samsung watch because I was like, oh, I can finally use Google Pay. And my bank kept telling me it was a scam and just didn't let me use it. So I ended up returning the watch. Anyways, you need a bank account to connect to, but only after you've hit the required minimum. You need to have made at least $10 for them to ask you for your bank account. So you might be looking at your account and you're like, oh, where do I connect a bank account to? Don't worry. You have to have made at least $10. By the way, if you're a dummy like me and you look at the YouTube revenue and you're like, oh, I can't wait till it gets to $10. I can't wait till it gets to $10. I want to put all my stuff in and make sure they verify it so nothing goes wrong. I didn't know this until it sort of makes sense now, but when you look at the revenue on YouTube, it's based on what they believe the advertisers will pay for that day and how many views you've got and blah, blah, blah. But essentially, it's a guess on how much money you'll be making. It takes an entire month for all of those numbers to be finalized and then sent to a Google AdSense account. So if you're like me and you're looking at the YouTube revenue and you're like, oh, I'm gonna hit $10, I'm gonna hit $10, and then you hit $10 and you go to Google AdSense and it says 0, it's because you have to wait an entire month for the final amount to be eventually deposited into your Google AdSense account. This also connects to one of the earlier things I said, which is you and I could have the exact same amount of views and watch hours, but still make vastly different amounts of money. It's because advertisers on YouTube value different types of content at different numbers. I mean, I don't need to tell you that advertisers take literally every aspect of our lives and advertise that to us. So every genre of content you can make is valued at a different rate for each other. Because, well, they're worth different things to advertisers because they've done tons and tons of research on it. So different content in different categories, even with the same analytics, can get vastly different amounts of money. So just keep that in mind for when I do tell you how much money I make. It's based on the type of content I make, which is video essays. So if you make makeup content or you do daily vlogs or pranks, do people still do pranks, by the way? Then you'll make different amounts of money than I do. So just keep that in mind. All of that aside, after you've hit $10 and you've assigned a bank account to your Google AdSense account, what happens next? Well, I hope you have a permanent address. Google will send you a PIN to your address in envelope form that you have to input directly into AdSense. Then and only then will they deposit the money from your AdSense account into your bank account. And by the way, there is a minimum amount of money, like any other website, like TikTok or Twitch. There is a minimum amount of money you have to make before they start sending it. And I think it's the same number across all boards. I'm Canadian, so keep that in mind, but it's $100 for me, and it's the same on Twitch and the same on TikTok. I don't know about TikTok, but I know Twitch has a little bit of leniency where if it's been a full calendar year, they'll basically just pay you out for whatever you've earned, but not YouTube. YouTube, you have to make a minimum of $100 or they just will not send you anything. It doesn't matter how long you've been making money. You need to hit that minimum for them to send you any amount of money and also that PIN. By the way, this is where I currently am. I was first accepted into the YouTube Partner Program in around July 11th, and that's when I started the process. And I'm still waiting for the PIN in my mail, and I was sort of freaking out when this first happened, but According to Reddit, this is pretty common. This is usually the part that takes the longest for everybody. So I'll keep you updated. But for now, this is the part where I'm stuck at in September. Google says if it's been 4 or more months to ask them to resend it. So I'll let you know if any of those things change, whether through another video, just posting on my community board. But anyways, the question you've all been waiting for: how much money do I, a fledgling YouTuber who just hit 1,000 subscribers and has just been accepted in the partner program, make in 1 month? And keep in mind, ad rates differ per month and blah, blah, blah. And I'll be telling you how much I made for the entirety of August because I got accepted in the program halfway through July. And so I want you to be able to understand a full month, not just like a month and a half of timeline. And obviously the caveat is, like I said before, ad rates differ from YouTuber to YouTuber. I don't make the same as Linus Tech Tips or Donut Media or all those other types of YouTubers. And also the other caveat is subscribe if you like my content. If you like my content and want to see more, I don't see why not. I do plan on doing a yearly review, so if you're interested in that, subscribe. Anyways, my total for the month of August 2023 is $19.48. Basically, this just pays for my gym membership.
$19 Fortnite card. Who wants it?
But what you have to understand is the average length of one of my videos is actually kind of long. Like, okay, I'm not making like 8-hour long video essays, but relatively, the length of my videos, I would say, is kind of long. And also, I released one video in August. So most of the money is just money that other YouTube videos made in the meantime, because the video in August didn't actually do that well. By the way, if you like Gundam, check it out. I made a whole video talking about the original Gundam series. It's pretty good. I like it. And if not, pretty please, I want to afford 1 month of Netflix. Please, please, sir. Oh man, we're doomed, aren't we? Anyways, the point of this video wasn't to like flex on you or something. It was mostly just to demystify partnering with YouTube. Because I know when I first started the process of becoming a YouTube partner, it was pretty scary to do it alone. So this is just to help you ease a little bit of your nerves. If you're unsure about what do I need, how do I prepare, all of that stuff. You know, what am I going to see? It's mostly just going to be a lot of legal documents. It's time for the FAQ section. FAQ, as we all know, stands for questions I ask myself before I hit 1,000 subscribers. Question number 1. Does the presence of ads now affect my video? Well, okay, truth be told, your video already had ads on it from YouTube. So the real question would be, how do ads affect your video? And that's a question per video to answer, really. It's like if I put a giant floating clown gif in the middle of my videos. Would it affect it? Yeah, probably. How does it affect it? I don't know. It depends on the video. Is your video called a giant floating clown gif? Then, I don't know, maybe it's a banger. But generally, yes, ads do affect how your video performs. It's just knowing how exactly it'll affect a video requires a lot of testing and varies from video to video. Question number 2. After hitting 1,000 subscribers, are people more likely to subscribe to me? The basis of this question stems from the idea that maybe if you're at like 30 subscribers, 50 subscribers, 250 subscribers, whatever, people are embarrassed to subscribe to somebody who has less than 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000 subscribers. You know, it's like, who is this person? Why am I subscribing to them? And in my personal experience, the answer is, not really. The most amount of growth I ever got is when videos just bang. Sometimes a random video will just start popping off, and that's when I get the most growth. How many subscribers you have didn't really come into play. What I'm basically trying to say is, just make banging videos, and eventually the subscribers will come. Don't worry about numbers right now. A big difference I have found in myself, though, is the fact that I used to check YouTube Studios a lot throughout the day, just to, see how my channel was doing. And every time I would lose or gain a subscriber, it would actually have an actual effect on my day and like how I felt. And now after I've hit 1,000 subscribers, it's like clearing a goal, basically. And just looking at my subscriber growth, I don't really care about it that much anymore. Maybe that'll change, maybe it won't, but for now, I'm content. And that's pretty cool. Question number 3. Has hitting 1,000 subscribers changed any significant part about how I interact with YouTube? Nah, not really. It's pretty much exactly the same. Anyways, back to Flesh Darnell. I'll be frank, it was kind of scary to input my taxes and give them to Google. Especially because of the fact that I'm a Canadian, I don't live in the United States, so during the process, I had to look up a whole bunch of treaties that the United States has with Canada and see which I'm eligible for with regards to how I can make money on YouTube. I hope you're ready to Google a bunch of laws you didn't know existed with absolutely no lawyer present, because it's as scary as it sounds. So yeah, don't expect to be rolling in cash, but expect to be at least paid for your efforts so far. Every thumbnail where you've moved an image 3 pixels and thought, oh man, this is surely gonna blow up this video. Every time you've looked up Adobe Premiere Pro tutorial on YouTube. Every time you've left an editing mistake and thought, oh no, it's too late to go back and fix it. Those will all now have at least some monetary value attached to them. Because hey, let's be honest, you worked hard, and you deserve at least something for those efforts if you want the money. You can always turn off the ads if you're inclined to do so. The control is in your hands. Or not. While I was making this video, YouTube actually announced that they're going to be taking control of the ads process. So you can control whether or not you have ads or not, but you will not be able to control where the ads go, how many there are, if YouTube is to believe and this goes through. Because normally you're able to control where you place ads and how many you want and stuff like that. But surely their computer algorithms will know better than me, the guy who created the video, where ads should be placed, and will not ruin the viewing experience whatsoever. I trust this computer. Regardless, I hope I've helped demystify and alleviate some of the scariness that comes with content creation, even just a little bit. Doing it alone is scary and anxiety inducing. Regardless, if you're a small content creator, don't worry, you'll be sitting here one day too. And don't forget, once you get big, tell everybody to come to my channel and subscribe, right bro? Right? You'll do that for me, right? Right? Anyways, I hope this video helped. If it did, maybe, perhaps, I don't know, consider subscribing? Or don't. I'm not your boss. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.